Come on, Bria. Y'all clap her all the way to the stage. Bring her to the stage, y'all.
I wanna tell you about my old lady.
I'm like, well, so please don't bring me up after this. This tail bouncing. Please. I like it. Too much. Okay. The first poem I'm going to do is the first poem I ever did at Warm Wednesdays back in like October. It's called Are You a Man? With my 5-inch heels that click with the tap of my tippy toes and my lip gloss freshly applied, I swing and sway my small hips your way. I come right up to you neither scared nor shy. I don't need you to pursue me because I'm woman enough to know that you're not going to because my presence has you shook. And as we partake in the feast of conversation, I notice your eyes wander from my eyes to my breast. And instantly you have disgusted me because my eyes are my favorite part of me, but instead of looking at my beautiful brown eyes, you've chosen to look at something a little bigger, staring as if you're trying to guess my damn bra size. Unbeknownst to you, I was on a mission tonight to find someone special. I just wanted one guy to keep his eyes up instead of letting them drift away, but you failed that test, which has me wondering. If you can't keep your eyes up now in times of trouble, where will you guide them? When burden is heavy on your back, do your eyes instantly fall to the ground? Do you hang your head low and walk with feeble footsteps after your defeat? Are you a man? See, you tell me what I want to hear or what you think I want to hear, but what you have failed to realize is I've heard all your poems before. You keep boasting and bragging about all the things you can do for me and all the things you can show me, but you haven't shown me a thing yet. And I know your mother raised you just a little bit better than this. How ignorant of you to think you would get my number before my name. You're just like the others. I didn't want to say it, but you fell so quickly into the category I couldn't save you from the well you drowned in. You just don't have a clue. You yet to ask me the important things like what I want to do in my life, what are my goals or dreams, can I really sing, or when did I first start writing poetry? And say you sing to me the silly song of money ain't a thing, just throw it in the bag. When truth be told, all I want to do is back you up and ship you back to the lame ass place you came from. I look at you, my little toy soldier, and I smile at each and every one of your war tactics. You still think like a boy and act like a boy and fight like a boy. However, I need a man. What I need is an intellectual who's realized that it's not all about the physical, and when the physical finally comes, that he mustn't up and run, scared to commit to these sacred lines and curves. I need a man who wants to do great things and not just achieve but over-exceed what the world expects of him. Even after slavery has whipped his back, education removed his name from the attendance sheet, and Wall Street dubbed his tight and proper, that he still wakes up knowing he's meant to be a somebody. I need a man who can read bedtime stories to children in the future, not just whisper sweet nothings in my ear. I need a man who is strong, so when I am weak, he may build me back up again, but he must acknowledge my strength too and realize that even when he thought he was carrying me, I was carrying him too. That's right.
So I'm saying though, are you a man or are you a boy? Even though you disappointed me tonight, I looked past your superficial soft limits of your manhood and I smiled. One day you shall be great. One day you shall be everything I ever wanted, but tonight my mission wasn't completed. So I take my 5-inch heels that click with the tap of my tippy toes, gloss lips, small hips, and walk away. Where you going, beautiful, you ask me. I'm walking away into your future. I shall see you on the other side someday, and thank you for the compliment, sweetheart. You're kind of handsome yourself in a little boy kind of way.
Wow.
I was so excited when I did that poem in October. I was like, boom, Wednesday, this is my passion, this is my calling for life. And then I started coming, and now I'm like in love, so this is my home. Second poem is called Gloria. It's my favorite poem because it's so crazy. I've been to private school in public. Won oratorical contests and did poetry slams, graduated from high school, and now I'm in college, so you would think that my vocabulary would be decent. But after all that, I still can't find a better word to describe her but bitch. You should never fuck with a woman that's in love. You should never fuck around with things that aren't yours. You should never fuck with me. Things weren't always like this. Things used to be simple. Things used to be easy. Things used to be innocent. But you ruined it all when friendship turns into flirtation with that girl. She makes my skin itch and my heart ache and my mind race. Her name is Gloria and I'm obsessed with her. I've never been into girls, but I can't get this one out of my head. It's not her looks or her long hair or even her style. I don't really know what it is about her that feeds my obsession, and it's only because I don't know what your favorite thing about her is yet. I toss and turn every night wondering what you see in her. What do you want from her? Do you ever think about leaving me for her? Yeah, I wonder sometimes, love. Thoughts turn into tears. I can't grasp this whole concept anymore. Like, how do you know her? And why are you so fond of her? And what happens on that night you didn't invite me and she took my place? Did you hold her hands, fingers intertwined like you do mine? Did you let her rest her head on your lap? Did you kiss her? I hope you didn't kiss her, but even if you told me you didn't, I wouldn't believe you. Gloria's lips tell me a different story. This is killing me. I'm drowning in what ifs and why hers. I bathed myself in insecurity and dry off with jealousy. I attempted to put some makeup on so I wouldn't look such a mess, but I think this lip gloss is called Livid. I want to meet her. I need to see her. I'm dying for you to introduce us, but I'm growing impatient now. Your cowardly actions have forced me to take action into my own hands. I can't even look at you these days. You're starting to look less like yourself and more like a lie, starting to feel less like mine and more like something used. You remind me of my ex-lover. Something about the way you can make up your whereabouts without your tongue tripping over a word. Something about the way you can lie to me right in my face without blinking. Something about the way you can make pathetic taste so good just reminds me of him. Tired of waiting for confessions that would never clear the thick tension in the air, I decided I'll talk to Gloria myself. But when I saw her, I was captivated. I was in awe. And then I lost it. Forced her to take a seat, made it clear I was running this show. Looked at her from top to bottom. I wonder if it's your nubby little nails that he loves. I pulled each and every one of them off, toenails too. I wonder if it's your long black hair that he loves. I ripped her hair out till she was bald. I wonder if it's your cute little nose that he loves. I snatched her septum ring out with no remorse. I wonder if it's your pretty little pink lips he loves. I beat them with my fists till they were purple and the size of mine. She called me crazy. She called me crazy. I'm not fucking crazy. I'm tired of letting people disrespect me and not stand up for myself. Tired of giving someone my all and then some and watch him give to other females. Tired of letting these little trashy girls be glorified for being nothing but nasty. You should have paid attention to Curry Warren. Every woman has a breaking point. Mine just happened to be you. What's crazy, actually, is you think you can get away with this. You put your filthy little hands all over him without a trace. I smelled you on him before I even knew your name, the hope, and you was quite pungent. Now you sit here pleading while you're bleeding, trying to convince me it was all just a mistake. Well, this is what you wanted, right? You wanted to be a home wrecker. This is what it feels like to be wrecked, to be broken, to be pain you can't describe. Don't worry, baby girl, because this is your lifestyle. Sooner or later, you'll get numb to it. You'll get used to it. And the aching will no longer bother you, and the blood won't faze you, and the missing teeth from all your cat fights with other girls will stop eating at your insecurity after a while.
Damn.
And it kills me how you had the nerve to say the other day, why are women so worried about marriage anyway? Because some of us want more than just being on the sidelines, because some of us want to make a vow before God and start a family, because some of us still believe in love in all of its natural beauty. Last thing I told her ass was that if she ever squealed and said it was me, I'd do the whole act over again to her, but this time with a smile on my face and just 10 times more slowly. 4:07 a.m. the clock reads. I wake up in a sweat. It was all just a bad dream. But when I opened up my hand, there was Gloria's bloody septum ring.
Damn.
Thank you, on Wednesday.